Sweet. Okay, to begin. An observer, which, by the way, Nick will be able to observe as well. I choose a spectator, and instantly I'm in a spectator tank. Modify room, settings are the same. Looks like Prokhorovka and the encounter battle are different. Check, that is Prokhorovka and encounter. Modify the room. I'm ready, he's left. Can't start the battle. Observer, observer, can't start the battle. That's a thing you can actually do with the current observer setup. You could start the battle in an observer tank instantly once the countdown begins, but now in a spectator you cannot begin the battle. So, start. Battle begins as normal. And just like normal, we have observers starting in their own spawn position. We have tank, I can zoom in and out. I've got a reticle at the beginning, but as you can see, once the battle begins, note on the southern part of the minimap, which I'll make massive, by the way, you can see that Ute in his T-54 is on the other team, sitting still, just like that. But I can switch between the two teams seamlessly. This is awesome. I have not figured out if I can toggle on and off the ability to see both sides, but this is awesome. Now, once the tank comes into draw range, it does show up, but draw range is still limited to the in-game draw. I can switch between both teams. I can go into free cam. P is still the binding to turn on inertia. I can go below and above, but once I press X, I'm locked to the ground and I cannot go below. C still locks to a point in space. 1 slows me so that I'm going to make that smaller now. 1, I still pan very slow. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. If I turn off inertia, I go much faster, of course. You still get a little bit of glitching when you switch back from observer mode, free cam, into tank view. As you can see, still flashes a little bit. That glitch is not fixed. However, that's not a huge deal. Easily switch between both teams. There's no real lag, no glitching between switching between both teams of players. Shift and a number changes the speed at which you rise and fall. So that is shift 1. This is shift 0. This is about shift 7, where I'd like to be, because then you get nice control. Turned off X accidentally. Five is about the speed of a T-54, so see, I can go right by him. Whee! Following Ute. My mouse sensitivity is horrible though. It's just the fault of the mouse I have on my work computer. Switch back. A little bit of a flash. And I think that does it for the observer mode. I haven't been able to find any other bindings that do anything. Of course, N still, I bind my N key to remove HUD. M still removes map. Bindings are normal aside from that. What I do want to know is if I can turn off and on the ability to see the opposite team so that I can see them disappear and appear and switch between the two teams. So if I were on GM Curry's team, I would like to be able to not see Ute so that I know when he is spotted and be able to watch that. But I cannot. He has always appeared to me. He is not necessarily spotted though by Ute at all times. With mods, we can probably check the spotting. However, I'm not sure if this new version of the mod or this new version of the observer mode will interfere with the ability to display tanks being spotted or not. With testing, I'm going to ask them to spot each other. So let's see if they can spot each other. If they can't, or if I don't see any kind of a notification that they're spotted, that could be an issue that we'll have to give feedback on. Because it is very important to know when tanks are lit and when they are not. I'll watch Ute. They have spotted each other. He just turned. He was turning. I see no notification of a tank being lit or spotted at all. Damage, of course, showing up just fine. Tanks works as normal. I can't think of anything else. I'm gonna ask you anything. Again, switching between the two teams. Opposite teams very easily, seamlessly. In fact. Okay, and that will do it. Kill each other. Now I'm gonna be on Ute when he dies. I wanna see if I can make a glitch happen or something. Bubbles, I don't know. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Did anyone show up? Oh yeah, people showed up. Just so those who showed up, just testing the observer. Cool. Hey guys, this isn't actually going to be a full stream. I'm gonna see if I can get more people, maybe, and see what happens when I get multiple tanks. I want to try multiple tanks. Yeah, the new spectator mode works as such. I click spectator after every battle, by the way. It does not carry over from battle to battle. So new observer mode, after a battle is concluded, you go back to anything. And also, you don't seem to get post-game stats. No post-game stats. So I cannot know how much damage someone did, how anything. Yeah, that actually could be a real issue. Clutch is over there at his desk. However, you can't see me, unfortunately, guys. Sorry. But we're going to start a battle again. I'm a spectator. I'm on a team with a few other guys. Again, to run through this one more time, just to make sure everything... That's working. That's working. I can't move. I can't go into free cam. I can hit tab. No free cam. Let's see if I can start in free cam. Can I? I've hit the free cam option. Let's also see if I can start in inertia and if I can start in locked ground. Also, let's see if I can start in 0, as in moving. Very, very fast mode. I start locked. I do not start with inertia. There's inertia on. That's inertia off. Inertia on. Nice and smooth. Inertia off. Starting at 1 speed, moving forward. Starting at 5 speed, moving forward. And at 0 speed, moving forward. Am I locked above the ground? Not by default. Also, if you can tell, mini-map, which is probably rather small. You can see that there are players. I can see Ute. I can see Nick. I'm going to make this smaller. I'm going to lock back to GM Curie. But check that out. I can go straight over to the enemy team. Now GM Curie still shows up in the distance. Let's actually change a setting. My marker, that's our team. Health indicator. There we go. It's not percent, it's an HP left total. So I can see all of them. I switch seamlessly. There's still the glitch sometimes between switching back to a tank. As you can see, the white flash. Always flip back to your own team. You do not ever flip back to a player on the enemy team, by the way. Always back to your own team. Sorry guys, just doing some testing here to try and test out the new observer mode and see how it performs. If it performs well, if it's really good, if it has any major glitches. Thus far I've been able to note that I don't get post-game stats if I'm in the observer mode selected. I want to test to see if the old observer works with the new observer mode but gives me post-game stats. So I do get to see Jim Carrey's messages. I want to see if they ping the board, both teams, what happens. I'm asking them to ping grid squares. Ping grid squares. Ping, ping, ping. Ping, ping, ping. Let's see, can I ping? Like that. I can ping. I don't see both teams for communication. For example, I can't see reload time. Sorry. Watching the big spins in the video. Does that? I don't see it spinning. Third person mode? Nothing. Spins on the minimap. Oh, I do see that. I see how Ute's icon has changed once I'm viewing it. That's a weird medium tank icon. Good point to make there. I'll be writing a lot of this down. Let's see. Gotta start a new document. Start a doc. Okay. I'm just doing work here, guys, so I might go quiet while I type or something. Cannot see post-game statistics. Switching from free cam to locked cam. Screen trash persists. What else? Tank icons on minimap are, I'll call it warped. They are warped when switching to tank sometimes. Let's see if I can go over here and warp his. Interesting. Notice how the icon for my allied team is allied. Change to a, let's call that a white arrowhead instead of staying as tank icon. What else? What else? Control click works for my allied team, so if I'm on Nick, I can control click here, but I cannot control click the opposite way.